2 Samuel 21. David makes things right for the people of Gibeon. For 3 years in a row, there wasn't enough food in the land. That was while David was king. So, David asked the Lord why he wasn't showing his favor to his people. The Lord said, "It is because Saul and his family committed murder. He put the people of Gibeon to death." The people of Gibeon weren't a part of Israel. Instead, they were some of the Amorites who were still left alive. The people of Israel had promised with an oath to spare them, but Saul had tried to put an end to them. That's because he wanted to make Israel and Judah strong. So now King David sent for the people of Gibeon and spoke to them. He asked them, "What would you like me to do for you? How can I make up for the wrong things that were done to you? I want you to be able to pray that the Lord will once again bless his land." The people of Gibeon answered him. They said, "No amount of silver or gold can make up for what Saul and his family did to us, and we can't put anyone in Israel to death." "What do you want me to do for you?" David asked. They answered the king, "Saul nearly destroyed us. He made plans to wipe us out. We don't have anywhere to live in Israel. So let 7 of the males in his family line be given to us. We'll kill them. We'll put their dead bodies out in the open in the sight of the Lord. We'll do it at Gibeah of Saul. Saul was the Lord's chosen king." So King David said to them, "I'll give 7 males to you." The king spared Mephibosheth. He was the son of Jonathan and the grandson of Saul. David had taken an oath in the sight of the Lord. He had promised to be kind to Jonathan and the family line of his father Saul. But the king chose Armoni and another Mephibosheth. They were the 2 sons of Ai's daughter Rizpah. Saul was their father. The king also chose the 5 sons of Saul's daughter Merab. Adriel, the son of Barzillai, was their father. Adriel was from Meholah. King David handed them over to the people of Gibeon. They killed them. They put their dead bodies out in the open on a hill in the sight of the Lord. All 7 of them died together. They were put to death during the first days of the harvest. It happened just when people were beginning to harvest the barley. Ai's daughter Rizpah got some black cloth. She spread it out for herself on a rock. She stayed there from the beginning of the harvest until it rained. The rain poured down from the sky on the dead bodies of the 7 males. She didn't let the birds of the air touch them by day. She didn't let the wild animals touch them at night. Someone told David what Rizpah had done. She was Ai's daughter and Saul's concubine. David got the bones of Saul and his son Jonathan. He got them from the citizens of Jabesh Gilead. They had taken them in secret from the main street in Beth-shan. That's where the Philistine had hung their bodies up on the city wall. They had done it after they struck Saul down at Mount Gilboa. David brought the bones of Saul and his son Jonathan from Jabesh Gilead. The bones of the 7 males who had been killed and put out in the open were also gathered up. The bones of Saul and his son Jonathan were buried in the tomb of Saul's father Kish. The tomb was at Zelah in the territory of Benjamin. Everything the king commanded was done. After that, God answered prayer and blessed the land. Israel goes to war against the Philistines. Once again there was a battle between the Philistines and Israel. David went down with his men to fight against the Philistines. He became very tired. Ishbi-benob belonged to the family line of Rapha. The tip of his bronze spear weighed 7.5 pounds. He was also armed with a new sword. He said he would kill David. But Abishai, the son of Zeruiah, came to save David. He struck the Philistine down and killed him. Then David's men took an oath and made a promise. They said to David, "We never want you to go out with us to battle again. You are the lamp of Israel's kingdom. We want that lamp to keep on burning brightly." There was another battle against the Philistines. It took place at Gob. At that time Sibbecai killed Saph. Sibbecai was a Hushathite. Saph was from the family line of Rapha. In another battle against the Philistines at Gob, Elhanan killed Goliath's brother. Elhanan was the son of Jari-Origim from Bethlehem. Goliath was from the city of Gath. His spear was as big as a weaver's rod. There was still another battle. It took place at Gath. A huge man lived there. He had 6 fingers on each hand and 6 toes on each foot, so the total number of his toes and fingers was 24. He was also from the family line of Rapha. He made fun of Israel, so Jonathan killed him. Jonathan was the son of David's brother Shimea. Those 4 Philistine men lived in Gath. They were from the family line of Ratha. David and his men killed them.